Hello and welcome to the Come Alive podcast. I'm your host, Meher Mirchandani. I'm a mother with a story, a business leader with a vision, and an author whose work focuses on transforming lives and relationships through a better understanding of self-love. Today's episode is titled, What is Self-Love and Why is it Important? Self-love is a process of knowing yourself, connecting with your inner self, overcoming the self-limiting beliefs, letting go of everything that doesn't serve you, and falling in love with yourself. It is important to love yourself because the relationship that you have with yourself determines the quality of every other relationship in your life. Only when you are in a loving relationship with yourself can you reflect that love in other areas of your life. But to start the relationship, you must first know yourself. The good news is, there are many ways to know and connect to yourself. Allow me to share 5 ways that always prove to be effective from my coaching sessions. Number 1, silence and meditation. Meditation is a means to move beyond your analytic mind so you can access your subconscious mind. And that's where you need to reach to be a better version of yourself and influence the change in your life. When you sit in silence, you can reason out your thoughts and feelings and dig deep to release them. Most of the time, it happens on its own. Meditation empowers you to become more you. It gets you in the calm zone that you need to run a conscious day. Let me leave you with a fast and effective way to get started with meditation. I have given this to all my friends and coaching clients and it seems to work incredibly well. It's called the 6-Phase Meditation by Vishen Lakhiani. For the podcast listeners, I've put a link in the show notes, and for people watching on YouTube, please see the description. 2. Journaling. Gratitude is the highest form of receivership. When in gratitude, energy changes, and that's the energy you need to attract more of what you are in gratitude for. When you journal gratitude or even forgiveness, it helps reflections, provides an emotional outlet, and helps reduce stress. It puts you in an elevated state of being. So journaling positive attributes about yourself, like writing a love letter to yourself, can start to reprogram your beliefs as it is received as an affirmation in the subconscious mind. So at the end of my book, there is a 90-day journal. And let me tell you what it talks about. And that's something you can start immediately. 5 things you are proud of about yourself. 5 things you admire about yourself. 5 things you are grateful for. 5 people you need to forgive. Make sure you include yourself. And a weekly practice can be a love letter to yourself, expressing love and acceptance and loving yourself for who you are. 3. Reading and learning. When you commit yourself to learn new information every single day, you biologically wire that information into your cerebral architecture. And this new information helps you view life, circumstances, and feelings from a new perspective. When you have a new perspective, you make informed choices of your thoughts and actions. It also helps you react better. I love this quote by Miles Hilton Barber that I noted when I heard a speech live. The quality of our life, fulfillment, and success is not dependent on our circumstances, but how we respond to them. Learning is for the mind what air is for your body. Let me share with you what you can start with. Read 4 pages of a book that will grow your inner connection with yourself. You could start by my book, Come Alive, Don't Just Exist, or The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. There's also The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, and The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which is my absolute favorite. 4. Exercise. Exercise stimulates the body to release proteins and other chemicals that improve the structure and function of your brain. Exercise helps maintain your health so you remain fit. It helps with mental fitness and you are able to focus on all the things we have spoken about today. It also provides renewed and increased energy to manage your day with more power. It increases your strength to deal with all fronts of life with elevated energy. The daily practice that I started with is a 4-minute HIIT workout called the Tabata exercise. It's TABATA. You could do 2 sets of this 4-minute and you'll be set for the day. 5. Getting out of your comfort zone. A comfort zone is a psychological state of mind in which things feel familiar to a person and they are at ease. When you step outside your comfort zone, you will find out new things about yourself that you didn't know. You will experience parts of life that you haven't experienced before. Pushing yourself outside your comfort zone to perform your best every single day is what will bring you the life of fulfillment that you desire. Everything that I have mentioned today could be outside your comfort zone, so please start. Other things could be get a mentor or a coach to help you in an area you need to push yourself in. Perform an activity that makes you experience something you have not before, like dance, scuba diving, skydiving, go-karting. My favorite one is scuba diving. Meet people or join a group or organization like Entrepreneurs Organization or the YPO that will influence you to be a better version of yourself. So let me just conclude by saying that every day you must jump out of bed as a better version of yourself, charged with the energy of being in love with yourself and your life. If you are unable to feel this, use these 5 ways to connect with yourself and make the shift now. All you need is an additional 30 minutes a day to transform your life. If you have been to my website mehermirchandani.com or follow me on Insta at meher_mirchandani, both of which you can find in the podcast show notes or in the YouTube description, you will know there are currently free coaching sessions available. If you're interested, send me a DM or head over to my website to book yourself into my calendar. In this session, I can expand on this podcast and any of the things I have covered in my book Come Alive and tailor my coaching to your specific needs. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcast. Spotify listeners, please follow. YouTube viewers, please subscribe, like, comment and hit the notification bell. And remember to share this podcast with anyone you think needs help to come alive. I look forward to us talking again on the next episode. Thank you and lots of love.